A key part of the world's oil supply is still under attack. A major refinery in Bahrain on fire, the latest in a series of strikes on energy infrastructure across the region. Concerns about how long the disruption will last, unnerving oil markets. Crude oil prices soaring 30% Monday morning to almost $120 a barrel, the highest since 2022.
We haven't seen this type of volatility really ever. We saw it during the Gulf War in the early 90s. We saw it with COVID, and now this. This is the most volatility that we've ever really seen.
That volatility captured the attention of global leaders. G7 countries debated releasing emergency oil stockpiles to ease supply pressures.
I want to be very clear on the fact that we are ready to take necessary and coordinated steps in order to stabilize markets.
Then Donald Trump hinted that the war could end very soon. The comments calmed investors. By the end of the day, price gains had evaporated. A stunning reversal as crude oil tumbled to below $90 a barrel. But by evening, Trump was less definitive on the war's timeline.
I will not allow a terrorist regime to hold the world hostage and attempt to stop the globe's oil supply. And if Iran does anything to do that, they'll get hit at a much, much harder level.
While he suggested he'd force Iran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz or use U.S. warships as escorts, until the war ends, shipping operators may be reluctant to take the risk.
Every day that this lasts, we should expect, on balance, that oil inches upwards.
Pressure is building on the global economy. Shipping freight costs have quadrupled in the past week. Countries that rely heavily on energy imports are seeing shortages. Gas prices in Canada have spiked dramatically, and it could take time to get some relief.
We aren't going to go back to the levels, the $65 that we saw last month. It'll probably remain elevated throughout the driving season.
Iran's Revolutionary Guard responded to Trump tonight, saying Tehran would not allow even 1 liter of oil to be exported if U.S. Israeli attacks continue.
And so, Nisha, if the strait were to be declared reopened fully, how long would it take to adjust?
Adrienne, experts say it would take 2 weeks to get shipping traffic in the Persian Gulf back to normal, and it could take up to another 2 months to ramp up oil production again.
It's a long time. All right, Nisha Patel, thank you.